Auckland 2021, what a fantastically exciting year that's going to become, and a lot of it happening right at the start of the year with the Prada Cup and with the America's Cup defence. APEC will be really big, and it will enable both APEC and the America's Cup enable us to showcase our city to the world, starting with transport. You know, $28 billion going into the Auckland Transport Alignment Project in the next decade. I look at the housing challenge that we have, and I see the latest figures just come out for October, 13,400 resource consents. 6 years ago, it was 3,000. We will make this city a place you don't just pass through or drive through, but a destination, a place where you want to stop and gather and enjoy.
Cities are the future. That is where the economic, the environmental gains will be won and lost. And doing it smartly is the key thing we're talking about. So Project Auckland today, it's all about smart cities, smart thinking. And that's technology, but it's also about smart planning and smart delivery. What is the most important thing in all the world? It is people, it is people, it is people. Design your city for people and you will attract people. Design your cities for cars, you will attract cars. All the people that complained about the removal of car parking down on the Fort Street area, 440% uplift in retail hospitality takings, taking away the cars. They're not your lifeblood, human beings are. So what's next? The planning committee recently, the mayor and Councillor Darby said to us, be bold, teams. We want a better city, we want a city for people. And so they've endorsed this extraordinary new plan. Light rail will bring 10,000 people per hour back into the central city. That's economic lifeblood to all the shops and restaurants that so need it.
It took us 48 years to get to 15 million passengers and only 4 years to get to 20.6 million, so about 5.5 extra million passengers in a short space of time. And that was really a function of the explosion in connectivity to cities around the world. We are now much better connected than ever before, and we are embarking on a very, very significant redevelopment, and in fact, the biggest in our history. And we are determined to try and set up our airport, transport and other systems to be more durable and flexible for the longer term, so expansion is not so challenging. The one thing I wanted to touch on was just the challenge of who is going to build all these things. And one of the things we're doing is a project called ARA, which is a partnership with MSD, MB, construction firms and ITOs to try and match people looking for jobs with vacant jobs. And if they don't have the specific skills, we'll give them micro training so they can fill that job and then get into future apprenticeships and jobs. I'm incredibly optimistic and excited by what's coming in. I think the city is changing from its awkward teenage stage into growing up to be a confident city of the future, and I look forward to being part of it with our team. Thank you.
We have won international recognition as one of the world's best cities to host events. Although many in the sector run their own marketing campaigns and initiatives, there is presently no umbrella destination narrative to tie it all together. Work has been underway on this for some time, with some of the preliminary insights from our research confirming that we need to do a lot to overcome the perception that Auckland is simply a gateway to Queenstown. You can either opt to be a champion for Auckland and convey the passion of people like Ludo, or we can chip in from the sideline and come to the party too late to make a difference. We will fail to grasp the opportunity if we are complacent and indecisive, and if we don't effectively communicate to bring all Aucklanders on the journey now.
This might surprise you, but this year we, Auckland Transport, have been involved in 1,670 events. That is from the All Blacks Test match to the Auckland Marathon to big concerts, through to Christmas in the Park, along down to localised Anzac events. We had what we would call 59 major events. Public transport carried 500,000 people to and from those events.
Trying to work and bring to life the city, the urban environment, but the people and the culture that we have will make it a place that people want to come and stay.
I am interested to know how all of you are thinking about the fact that our people are very different.
Auckland is the most rapidly ethnically changing major city in the world. With our new chief executive, we've got a deliberate program of gender and ethnic diversity in our top team. What it does is it makes decision-making more difficult. When you have diversity, a steeper gradient and more friction, but you get much better decisions.
On the diversity front, we're really proud of the work that we do to deliver the cultural festivals in Auckland. They're growing year on year. Our Lantern Festival is one of the largest in the world.
2021, if Auckland will be a smart city if we have done what?
Delivered the greatest America's Cup that's been to date?
I think if we've taken the opportunity around 2021 to get private enterprise, local government and central government in a broad love fest, to use the metaphor, looking out 10 and 20 years, not just to the next few years.
If we've given every Aucklander a reason to be proud of the city that they live in, and they feel that they've been engaged in that process.
For transport, we need to be already delivering mobility as a service. It's a tight timeline, but that's possible.
While there's a lot that's going to be happening in 2021, it's great that we can see these events are being put down as a bit of a springboard to develop Auckland into what is going to be a truly international city. So thank you all very much. It's been a great lunch.